Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm glad you guys are back. Hopefully you're watching this video. Two quick disclaimers. So, the first one being, forgive me for the lack of production value. I did have an intro, did have an outro, did have some music playing while I was speaking. I had a pretty good thing going on, only getting better. And then this computer fucking updates and it all goes to shit. I don't know what happened. So, my buddy who's a Marine, been trying to get a hold of him, see if he can help me fix it. So yes, sorry for the lack of production value here. The second is, up until July, you will never see a single commercial in any one of my videos. Never see a single advertisement, nothing. But what I do for a living is I'm an actor. And I just recently finished rap on my first ever feature-length film appearance. I have like 10 to 15 minutes of screen time and kind of set the tone. Received amazing remarks from the directors, the director and the AD, about how I just crushed it and the power of your presence on set and how you delivered the words, especially for a tone setting kind of character. I mean, really I feel very honored and humble about it. But the reason why I'm mentioning all that is because I also did 2 commercials for YouTube. And the reason why you're seeing commercials and advertisements on my video is because I'm waiting to see how they made the commercial come out. The commercial is supposed to be funny, silly, stark contrast to what my role in the movie was. So that's the only reason why you're seeing it. So without further ado, this is hilarious. I think a lot of fans are going to enjoy this. I don't know how many fans have seen this, but it's definitely something to look at. So I hope you guys enjoy. Not there. There we go.
The bond between a content creator and their audience is a powerful thing. You start putting out videos here and there, and sometimes almost overnight, someone rises out of obscurity and into the spotlight. When an audience falls in love with a new creator, they can sometimes be blind to the darkness that's hiding in plain sight right in front of their eyes. When viewers first came across the YouTube channel known as That Chapter, Mike O came across as charming, silly, and genuine. But what many didn't realize is that this entire time a killer was hiding right in front of their eyes every day. Hiding behind the cover of a true crime YouTube channel to explain the hours and hours of research into the killers who came before him. Welcome to Night Docs. And buckle up as we uncover the dark secret behind Mike O of That Chapter. My whole place in this started with a phone call. I had just been awoken by Nexpo, who snapped me out of a trance that I had been under by another YouTuber called Dad, who left a can of food for me in my house. My brother Bryce called and said he stumbled on something, and he wouldn't tell me over the phone, so I made my way over to his house to see what he had found. Bryce, where are you?
In.
Okay, Bryce, what do we got?
Shh. You have no idea who's listening.
Listening? What are you talking about?
Shh. So, Mike, that chapter, Mike?
Right, Mike.
I figured it all out.
Figured what out?
So, I was scanning the dark web and the cross-platform TCP form factor. I was able to attach to the high-speed driver. I was able to shut down the 56K.
Bryce was clearly onto something here. What he really had, it was kind of hard to describe, but there was something clearly not right with Mike. So I decided to reach out to a few friends of mine in the YouTube community and just kind of see what their experiences had been with him.
Mike O. From that chapter. Chris Hansen here of Hansen vs. Predators to get your predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen. Now, Mike O. There's something you need to know. Your crimes have not gone unnoticed, and I'll be asking you to have a seat very, very soon.
One year, Michael came to town USA to go trick-or-treating, and he came to Dad's house. Well, Mom and Dad were inside, enjoying eternal romance, kissing each other on the cheek, and watching spooky images. Michael came up to the door where the bowl of candy was that Mom and Dad left for all the neighborhood children in town USA. But Michael decided to destroy Halloween for everyone, and he took the whole bowl. Talk about a naughty boy.
When I first joined Twitter, Mike took the username Insider Mind. So now, when people have to search my name, they have to search Insider Mind YT. YT! Now I get called pretentious. I mean, people might have already called me that before, but that's besides the point.
You know, when I was contacted to do this, they said, tell us your best memory with Mike. You know what? I don't have any good memories with Mike. You know what you did, Mike. You know what you did. Girl Scout cookies only come once a year, Mike.
I'm sorry, that was me.
Dare you.
You know, I have sleep apnea, and I can't, I can't always sleep when it's silent, so I listen to rain noise sometimes, and I saw that my good buddy Mike made some rain noise sounds for...
It's okay. Rain sounds.
It's okay. I thought, since Mike's generally a pretty good guy, that it would be good, but he put in ads every 5 minutes. Raid Shadow Legends ads.
This raid is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Time to wave your ass.
Listen, Raid Shadow Legends. As you can see, this game off.
God damn it, Mike.
A few years ago, I was supposed to do a collab with Mike, and he hits me up to meet him at this place in Pennsylvania, which it's not that far from here, but it takes a while to get there. So I make my way. I think I get there like a few hours past, get there like 8 at night, kind of a remote location. He's nowhere to be found, so I'm texting him, try calling him, send him a message through Twitter, nothing. So then finally I'm like, oh, well, fuck this, I got nowhere to go, so I just go home. See him maybe, and he ignores me all throughout the year. Then finally I see him maybe like a year later. And I asked him, yo, what the fuck was up with that? And he pretends he didn't hear me. So I asked him again. And he says, what? And then I repeat myself. And then he just wanders off like an NPC in a Final Fantasy game.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex Bale. I see everyone's making their little conspiracies about Mike, and that's pretty cool. But what no one seems to be asking is Mike a real dick or is Mike a horse? So I'm going to get to the bottom of that real quick. Alright, so in order to get to the bottom of this, we're just going to want to remove his glasses. Then we're gonna remove the hair a little bit, get rid of the skin, just get rid of everything. Oh, and then look, I guess that pretty much sums it up. Mike is in there. Wait a second. Horse!
Hey, Jim. Alright, so there's something I gotta show you real quick. You remember that Kanye Quest video I made about that game with me and MamaMax, where we were diving into like Phoenix, the developer, how we did not know who he was, or he or she was, and we postulated that it was Nick Lyons?
Oh, hey, there's a new Nexpo video. These are pretty good. They always creep me out. Let's take a look.
Kanye. Well, I've kind of got something. I got a big break going here, and I wanted to run it by you. So, I got to this part in my video because I was rewatching it, and yeah, look at this, man. Mother of God. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Mike O created Kanye Quest. He's the one behind it. It's dead obvious. It was right in front of us the whole time. They've got glasses, they've got hair. See that little spot where Phoenix is wearing a little bow? That would be right here. Perfect spot for one. Man, I'm telling you, man, the evidence is there. Mike O created Kanye Quest. Holy shit.
When reaching out to the other YouTubers, I was pretty amazed that everybody had some kind of negative experience about Mike. But one thing that Nexpo brought up, as you just saw, was the collaboration he did with MamaMax. It was time to break out the big guns, and there was no shame in running home to Mama.
Hey, you. Today. The signs of his criminality were beyond evident. Every wink, nod, and motion, all suspect for malicious intent. But I need to identify some kind of pattern for real answers. There was one reference Maiko articulated repeatedly that caught my attention.
20-turd, 11-turdy, 12-13.
Is pronouncing 3 really so hard? Truly, that can't just be the Irish dialect alone. I don't know any Irish people, but there is an Irish Siri voice on iPhone I could test out.
3:30. Tree. 3:30. 3:30.
Got you now, you son of a bitch. Tree was not a quirk of his accent, but a clue to where he hid the bodies. Oh my god. When Jim asked me to help take a look into his past, the rabbit hole went further back than I expected. Some of the most pivotal moments in history.
Rest assured, my fellow Americans, that the time-traveling demon Maiko from the YouTube channel The Chapter will be brought to justice.
Some of the worst crimes imaginable.
Hey, you. Meet my friend.
It was all Mike.
It's not through the road again. It's 15,000.
Ah, don't remember this one.
How? I ran through the database to find his exact age. December 5th. No birth year. It confirmed my greatest suspicions and my worst fears. Micah wasn't just the most evil criminal of our time. But of all time. A soul-devouring, reality-bending, immortal time demon whose satisfaction remains unsated until the day he's devoured the entire Earth.
Every puppy left out in the cold. Every beer you left out and forgot, and now you're out of beer but can't drink that one because it's flat now. Every troll that fought you on the internet about what color the dress was. Every guitar pick you lost.
Come on!
Every time the Yankees win.
You a Yankees fan?
Yeah, baby.
Anything you'd like to say to the Houston Astros?
Go yourself. Is that good?
Every time Adobe Premiere crashes trying to render a video. Every entry-level job asking for 5 years experience. Every time this happens. Every awkward end to a bad Tinder date.
No. Stop.
Can I kiss you?
End the show.
All of it was Mike's fault. I'm just kidding. I love you, Mike. Happy April Fools, everybody. And don't worry, he's not a serial killer. At least I don't think. Pretty sure he's killed way less than several. Let's check in on Investigator Night Docs to see how that all turned out.
So that was really cool that all these guys, you know, who have been on YouTube longer than Mike, all got together and kind of showed him some love in a big way, because he's an absolutely, you know, amazing content creator. When I first heard of this and seen this, I thought this was freaking hilarious, and I still do. Some may not think so, but just the simple fact that, you know, they showed the time to, or they gave the time to create something they knew would, you know, capture people's attention. Since Mike O has been on YouTube, his popularity has just risen, and by a lot of your comments I see there, it really has, and well deserved. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be back soon. So until then, peace.